This is Tool Tools Cooking, Tool 1 at the Good Food Fest 2011, second annual. I am with Jared from Clean Plates. Jared, I see that everyone's got food and you got books. Tell me about your books.
Sure, well, it's called Clean Plates. It's a guide to all of the healthy and sustainable restaurants in the city. It covers everything from fast food to fine dining. It's for vegetarians and carnivores, so it's really just a great resource for people to help find them restaurants that are healthier.
Oh, so it's like a healthy version of Zagat's or Michelin.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Do you rate restaurants as well, or you just talk about them and tell what's actually healthy?
So my background's in nutrition. We have kind of a pretty in-depth research process and survey that we do with the restaurants. We're actually, in about a month or two, coming out with like a proprietary rating system.
Okay.
And then we actually also have like food critics that go to the restaurants, review them for taste as well. So the idea is that the restaurants have to be not only healthy but also tasty as well.
Okay, so is that your requirements for getting in the book and being rated well? Is that they have the healthiness and that they taste well?
Yeah, it has to be a bit of both. And so the healthy criteria is that we look into places that use animal proteins that are at a minimum hormone antibiotic free, preferably like grass-fed from like small local farms, and also places using local organic produce, but also we get into like quality of oils and salts, and so we look into like a wide array of criteria.
Wow. Now typically do you do that before you get into a restaurant? Do you research it to understand what ingredients they use, or do you go in there first, try the food, and then tell them who you are and ask questions?
Sure. So we do a lot of research behind the scenes first to make sure they're kind of meeting our criteria, and then when we do a lot of phone calls that are anonymous, and when we visit the restaurants, when the food critic visits, that's anonymous also. So we kind of have like this multi-phase process.
Awesome, great. So how did this come about? Why Clean Plates? As a nutritionist, like I sort of get it, but tell me the story.
So yeah, I started working with my clients one-on-one that while it's important to educate people and it's important to support them, the thing that was working most consistently was really just giving them practical advice, like, you know, go eat at this restaurant, it's right near where you work, they serve better food, it's good, and they'd come back 2 weeks later, oh my god, I ate there 3 times, I love it. And so they were literally putting, you know, different and better food in their body.
Wow, okay.
That kind of led to the whole concept.
So if someone wanted to go out there and buy your book now, where would they go?
So you can get it on our website, which is cleanplates.com.
Okay.
It's also available on Amazon and in a bunch of stores from Barnes & Noble, Whole Foods, Ricky's in New York City, American Apparel starting to carry it.
Okay.
Probably in like 20, 30 different stores actually.
Wow. And this is the first edition of it?
This is the second edition. It just came out for 2012.
Okay.
We're actually about to come out with one for Brooklyn in about a month, and then also in LA by the end of the year. We're also coming out with a mobile app soon.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thanks, Jared, for your time. Appreciate it. Good luck. We'll see you on the web.